my glasses on so I look smart. Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pocket Change 92. And it is pick or pass. It's too late to separate them. I know that's what you're taking out. It's too late. We're
You
like
did.
this.
You started a
We're just
whole
twisting it
new
forward, man.
channel. You started a whole new channel, and
I
you.
thought about doing it, but then it wouldn't make any sense. We'd have jumping between. We'd skip every other one for 25 episodes. That make no sense. We can start over and do pick or pass 1. This is pick or pass 26, right? You've been married 26 years. You
I
can't
don't.
decide to start over. You lose half your stuff.
I don't know if this is 26. I can't keep up with how many we've done. We've done a lot of these picker pass. Not quite as many as our regular podcast, but quite a few picker pass. And we generally do, on average, at least 4 to 5 items.
Doing
So
6 lately.
yeah,
Poor thing. Okay, you know what? Since it's too many, let's do your one first. And then if you get bored, you can just turn your thing off, take a nap.
I just think we're. I just think we're going to run out of items for the folks.
We are not going to run out
And
of
they
items. I went this weekend and I picked up a bunch. I was out. I wasn't. It was great picking. I got some really cool stuff, but you can find unusual stuff real easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, everyone, we're going to move into the realm of the weird.
Actually, today I'm doing all toys because
Okay.
it's Christmas, and I figured I found some toys new in box. I'm doing that.
That is a great idea. I wonder how much my old toys are worth. Not that I would sell them. I don't know. I might for the right price. I will tell you, when you visit an antique store and one of your childhood toys in that antique store, that is really a shock to the system. Now, here's the thing. That was like 15 years ago.
Hmm.
I was in my 20s. So I was like, what the crap?
It must have been hand me down, hand me down.
No, it was brand new, but it was a Tonka fire truck. Those tend to go, and those do sell well. But I think we've already covered those at one point in time. But I don't know.
We did.
We've done so many picker pass. I don't know if we've covered them or not, or what. If we have, or but
Well, don't
anyway,
get discouraged. I have enough stuff to keep us going for another 92
if
years.
you want me to go first, I will
Yes.
be
What you
glad
got?
to because I've got something in my lap that
I
is
know.
it's rather heavy.
It's a shoebox. It's in his lap. And he's going to
Uh,
give us a puppet show. Oh, it's
nah.
Mr. Winky.
All
Oh,
right.
never mind.
So I have a buddy of mine who is a DJ, and he got some new equipment, and he gave me this. And what it is a amplifier, a karaoke amplifier. It takes mics right here, and it's got, of course, audio in and audio out, left, right channels on the back. He just upgraded. Curious, this was free. I don't need it. I don't use anything like this. So I figure, what the heck? I'll sell it on eBay. And he said, go ahead. I don't know. We'll see if
So
it's
it's
worth it.
someone you told what you do, right?
Right.
He
I
knows you
did.
sell on eBay.
And
Hey, get rid of this for me. So that's what everybody. Don't be
he
out.
was
Tell
like,
everyone.
he said, I don't need it anymore. Upgraded. Do you want it? I said, sure. So I hope you guys can hear me because I see my green bars not going up and down. And,
It's going up on my end. You're good.
that's all we need. Now, your camera does look a little blurry on my end, but hopefully it's clear on yours.
It's clear on mine. It's just crappy internet on both sides. All right, so I would pick that. I would not pick that because I don't like electronics. I've gone away every time I get something that's electronic and I ship it. It doesn't work, even if it did work. So
I wouldn't normally, I don't know if I would normally pick it at a yard sale or online or anything like that, but the
if you
fact.
saw it for $5, would you pick it up?
Probably not because it's heavy, and it probably weighs 2 to 3 pounds. It's an amplifier,
Okay.
and so you're going to have a box. You're going to have to package it. It does not, of course, have its original packaging, so I probably would not normally do it. It was
Free
given
is
to
free.
me, so free is free, and if it's worth $10, that's $10 I didn't have.
We're both a non-pick. For $1, I'd pick anything. So let's see.
That's right, you will.
All right. So I looked it up, and it seems to be a newer version of. It's not on eBay, so maybe he's upgrading quicker than most people. But the Pro 2 Karaoke Amp KM 46 didn't come up, but 35, 36, 30, 35. So 4 of them came up.
Okay, so we got four.
Yep, they're all pre-owned. The 35 is $71. I would think if the 35 was $71, the 46 might be worth more. But there's also a 35 down here for 35. So I would say I discount this one for 15 because it doesn't even match. But maybe a 40, $50 item.
I would say probably $40 to $50 item. Yeah, I looked it up, and there has been some sold. They've got up to a dash 100 now.
Hmm.
There has been some sold. Looks like on some other sites, and they sell for around. Just looking at them, anywhere from $40 to $60. So yeah, I would say $40 to $50 range would be fine.
Okay.
As far as that goes.
So it says none sold, but right here's one. It's a pro.
Yeah, and that's the KM35 right there. So
Yeah,
one,
and that pretty much looks like what you have.
yeah, so
So
one
there's
has
four
sold.
listed and one sold. So 25%.
25%. That's not bad.
Not bad.
It's probably a long-term item. I don't know. Of course, I don't know. The 25% would seem that there's only four listed. So if I list mine, it should sell within 90 days. Yeah, I'll
Let's see.
definitely be trying to get that on there listed. Have to figure out how to box it up, but
All right. So mine doing toys, but I did do one game because I couldn't resist this game.
keeping it sexy.
Kenny G keeping it sexy, baby.
Okay.
Would you pick Kenny G keeping it sexy for 50 cents?
I wouldn't pick Kenny G for nothing.
Okay.
I would I wouldn't pick his nose for $1,000,000.
I have no and you know what? I just put these in right before we started, so I have no idea about anything. So let's share. Kenny G keeping it sexy.
Looks like there's a bunch. Nobody wants to keep it sexy.
I don't know. Yeah, no, it's a $9 item, $7.99 plus shipping. So it's probably about a $7 item.
Yeah, I
All right,
wouldn't pay more than 50 cents for it. So how many
all
is
right.
there?
261 for
260.
sale. What do you guess? How many is sold?
It was a zero.
I'm going to say 12.
You said it was 261,
And
right?
yeah, two, three. It says zero, but that doesn't make any sense because there's some right here. So one, two, three, four. Four have sold.
4 divided by 261. That's a 1.5% sell through rate. Look at that one though. It sold for $18.49. That's
Hey, man, you
somebody
know what? Someone's
really
keeping it
wanted.
sexy.
Somebody really wanted to keep it sexy. He threw it.
Oh, I put it on the bed.
He he threw that $7 item. It sells for 1.5%.
That will be donated. I'm not even going to bother listing it because four have sold. There's 261, so we're talking at least 12 years to sell it. So
You need to keep that for one of the flea market things that you go to a lot with all the guys.
yeah, yeah.
See if you can sell this.
All right. Next thing is the toys.
Okay.
It is a Fortnite set of four Fortnite guys. I don't know anything about Fortnite.
I don't either, but I think I'd pick it for less than $5.
Yeah, I got 10 boxes of toys. All these ones I have here. I bought a lot from a person for 20 bucks.
I'm definitely gonna say pick
So
for
two
less.
bucks a piece. But in reality, some are more like five and some are like $1. But I'm going to say $2 a piece. So Fortnite squad mode set. There we go.
$25, $30.
47 available. 30 bucks.
Yeah, so
This one's
five bucks
pre-owned.
or
Mine's brand new.
five
So
to
about
five
30
bucks
bucks.
or less. Yeah, $5 or less would be an okay pick for it. Less preferably, but
Yeah.
there's one for 20.
Yeah.
That's still 4 times your money.
10 times your money. I paid two.
You
But
paid
yeah,
two, yeah,
you paid
but
five, you'd still be making out all right. So
yeah.
less than $5, it's worth picking up
Let's
for
make
the
sure
value.
for the sell through rate. Yeah, for the value. But what about the sell through rate? So how many is available? 47.
47 available. And there are five sold. 10%. 26.99, 25, 29,
10.6. We're
24.
going to round up to 11. So
Yeah.
11% works great for your model. It's a
Yep.
little low for my model store, but
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it is, and it seems to. There's only 47 of them divided by 5, so you got 11%. That's
Yeah.
still a pretty good, not bad. Not like the 1.5 you just had.
Yes, that's getting donated.
Keeping it sexy, baby. Keep
Keeping
it.
it. I just bought it so I could hold it on here and say keeping it sexy. All right. It's your favorite Funko Pops.
Oh Lord.
But it's a game and it's sealed. It's brand new. It's got the Joker, Batman, Robin, and Joker's girlfriend,
The
Harley Quinn.
fact that it's DC, isn't it
Hmm.
DC? Yeah. The fact that
Yeah.
it's DC, well, I don't know. Wonder Woman, isn't she DC or is she Marvel?
She's DC. Wonder Woman, Aquaman.
I can't get rid of Wonder Woman to save my life. So I probably would steer away from it. 6 months ago, I would have bought it for a good price. I wouldn't spend more than $5 for it.
Yeah, and you would be smart because it's not worth anything, I don't think. Funko Pops are down in the dumps. So share. Funko Pops. Brand new sealed, $9.13.
Somebody,
24,
somebody
17,
got one
18.
open and they're wanting outrageous prices for it.
Yeah. But
Well,
it
but
looks
let's see
like
what it sold for. How many's available of it?
121.
So 121 available. What is actually does it sell for, and does it sell? So there's a key right there. Because even though it sells for low, if it sells good,
It says none, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 of them. 11.
okay. So 11 divided by, and I can't remember the number. How many was listed?
121.
It's a 9%. So it's one of those. It's one of those items that if you could get for $1 to $2, it may be nice to put in your store. And if you needed
Yeah.
something like me, where you've got one Funko Pop and nobody's looking at any of your mess, that
Yeah.
might be something. If I could pick it up cheap, that I'd throw in there to help. Yeah, Funko Pops they've gone down, but DC collectors might still look at it. Funko Pop collectors, there are still those out there. They might still look at it, but it did look like it was selling for around $10. So
Yeah, plus shipping or $20, 18.99 free shipping. So I would say probably not a pick. Even though it's at 10%, I probably wouldn't buy it.
I think, like I said, 6 months ago, I would have done it.
Yeah.
Now, no, I wouldn't do it. I won't buy anything Funko Pop, no bobbleheads. I don't know what the next biggest thing. Actually, I do know what the next biggest thing is. My son has already told me, and you and I need to look into getting some of these exclusive. YouTubers are getting figurines made themselves, and they are selling them. It's a special type of figurine.
What's a
It's
figurine that you want to buy?
it's an exclusive. I don't know. Maybe Mike wants one to put on his desk. I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
you saw one to
Alex might want it. Who knows? And Biscuit Butt might want one too. If you guys are watching and want
Yeah,
one,
so everybody we know will do the same thing, and so we'll end up being a wash, one for one.
yeah, we'll get it made with the voice in it. So you can pull the string and it says something like, what is it? Woody used to say, "There's snake in my boots," or what is it?
Mine,
Somebody
mine would be boobies are delicious. Boobies are delicious.
here's
That'd be
what
mine.
that would be yours. Mine would be so. Anyway, moving along. Next item.
No, yours would be family show, family show.
What's the next item? Okay,
So
Toy
it's Toy
Story
Story
4.
4, Duke. What is it? Some guy.
Duke Kaboom.
Duke Caboom. So he's like their knockoff of Evil. Pretty
Duke
cool.
Kaboom. It is cool. And I
It's
really
a
love Toy
got
Story,
it's a remote control motorcycle.
but I don't know about Toy Story 4. I never really.
Me either.
Once we got past the second one, I quit watching it.
Yeah, they don't get better. I don't think. I don't know, but kids
Well,
love
we're
movies.
up to what, like 12 Minion movies now?
Yeah. Oh meow, oh meow. What are they talking about? I don't understand their language. Would you pick that? $5.
Yeah, I would for $5.
Okay.
I would pick that for $5 or less. And I would probably ruin the market like I did with Funko Pops.
Well, the
Oh,
pre-owned one. There's only one new in the box. It says 6, but these 3 items are not the exact same. They are a stunt thing. They're more like the actual Evil Knievel, where you push it down and he'd do a stunt. In all actuality, the only one here that is the same as what I have is this one, brand new in the box, $139.99.
Yep. Another one for 25 that's open with the remote. That's same as yours too.
I agree, but it's open. It's not in the box. It
But
makes a
yeah,
big
it's not in
difference.
the box. It does make a big difference.
It's used, and you probably and this one doesn't even have the remote.
Yeah. So
I'm not saying they're going to get that for it. I would think I'm probably going to put it up for $70 and see
let's
what
see what the sold is. Yeah, I would definitely. I'm glad I said I'd pick that. So there's what? How many available? Six, but in reality there was
happens.
only
Really
what?
three,
Three?
but and
Yeah.
only one new in the box. So
I keep trying to scroll down
yeah,
your screen.
there isn't a single one of those. There isn't one of them that has sold. Now I think it's because there's none available.
The
And
only one
go.
available is
These are all more
139.
like
That's
that.
a little outrageous.
Yeah,
$139 is a little outrageous. Come on now. It's not like it's a vintage toy from 1950s. But I'm gonna say three divided by or what? Let's see. How many is actually sold there?
none,
No tag
none of that.
matches. Yeah, but there's several. So this obviously
This
got
one
a
here that's there.
following
One,
though. Look, it's actually it's obviously got a following.
yeah, and this one here is the. It's not the remote control. It's the one that you push down. That sold for $75. So it's definitely something that will sell. This is one of those things that doesn't have a good comp because in the last 90 days it hasn't sold. But I think it hasn't sold because there's only one available for real, or there's two more that are. There's only three available,
Yeah,
two
I
are
wish
used.
they'd let us take it back beyond 90 days because you come in with some rarer items. You come into this kind of thing a lot here lately, and the AI stuff. Gosh, eBay needs to give up the AI stuff because they ever since they introduced it, it has screwed everything up. I still would say it's a pick, even though we really don't have can't do an actual sales ratio on it. I still say it's a pick, and I think it's a throw out there. And I think for $75, I think you can get a lot of watchers. I really do, and you may even sell it. But you trying to do something, see if you can find something else. Yeah, last 3 years, that's good.
So October 2nd, that's the one that's listed. There's no sold for it.
Even going back 3 years.
Yeah. But it's because I'm using this title. So Toy Story 4.
Yeah, but you got to use that title if we're going to stay specific, specific on it.
I mean,
There's obviously people buying the Duke Kaboom stuff.
Duke Kaboom, but there's 91 things that have sold over the last 2 years, but a lot of them aren't that. So I definitely need to do some more research. Here's damaged box, damaged controller. I'm gonna do some more research on that and come up with a real price. Maybe.
I just want to do an internet search. It is new in the box. Are they still available new?
Hmm,
Let's go over to just bring up Google and let's see if it's still available new because sometimes you get a hold of toys like this, especially, ladies and gentlemen, everyone, you're going to get a hold of toys like this and stuff after Christmas. A lot of stores now, retail stores, I couldn't believe it, but like Walmart and Target, they will throw the crap in a bin that's brought back. And a lot of times it's still new in the box. The kid just didn't want it.
hmm.
And if it's new in the box, you can put it on there and sell it for $1 less than the store, and somebody will buy it. The week after Christmas is a huge time to go see what's on clearance. What was it you bought? You bought something, the leg lamp. You bought those on clearance, and you've actually sold quite a few of them.
Yeah.
So, what did you get paid? Like 79 cents for them? They're like,
There's another one I found on eBay, but it's eBay. Yeah, it's eBay.com. Just Toy Story 4 Duke Kaboom. Hmm. I can't seem to find it, but look at this one on eBay. $243.51.
good Lord.
And that box is eating all the heck.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be selling that one, though.
Yeah, I agree. But my point is, I think it's a pretty rare toy. So we'll find out.
I think you got a good pick there. I would definitely, even though there again, Leslie and everyone, that is one of those things that we can't give you a sold comp on. We just can't do it. But it's one of those things again. You go, they're listed. They're the item, not the necessarily the item, but the subject matter is obviously selling.
Yeah.
So those are things you can really make some money on, or you either really make money or you really take a loser. So you still want to be careful sourcing it, but it could be what he's got right there could be a gold nugget. It could be the goose that loaded the gold egg.
Yes. I could retire off of it. No, not really.
I don't think you
Okay.
retire off of it, but it could be $100 item plus.
My last item of the night.
Oh my gosh, the big mouth Billy Bass. I haven't seen one of them in forever. No,
It's cool.
I would not pick it. I got so sick of those things in the 80s or
Why would you
90s.
not pick it? A big mouth Billy Bass.
I would not pick it. I
I
got
don't think you're a reseller till you sold a Billy Bass. I've sold it before,
I
and I
get
saw it. I'm like, oh
so
yeah.
I got so sick of those things in the 80s and 90s. Maybe not the 80s. I'll give it. Maybe it was the
I was.
90s.
I don't think it's the '80s.
Every grandpa had
Yeah.
one of them. You could not be a grandfather in the 90s unless you had one of those stupid things.
Motion activated, baby. That's great. You put it outside your door. Somebody tries to come in and take advantage of you. Boom, he bumps on. You're like,
The,
ah,
the
Billy.
old fashioned ring is are you trying to compare that to ring doorbells? That's the
It
old
is the
fashioned.
ring. It's the original ring with a fish on it.
Anyway, all right, let's see the comps on this one. I'm out. I don't care. Those things get possessed when the batteries start to die.
So this is the one I have here. I think that's it's the same thing. It's just a different picture.
I think that
Uh,
might be the original right there on for the $90. I think that's
yeah,
the one of the originals
yeah,
still in the box.
1998 vintage.
Yep.
Open box 1998. I don't know when mine's
Please
from.
don't call something 1998 vintage, folks. Come on.
It is vintage.
Oh, we're getting old, Benz. If something in 1998 is vintage, yours is the one for 30.
Mine's 2021, so it's not vintage.
No.
You can tell the difference. They look the same, but you definitely can tell the box has got more color pizzazz to it.
You
So
might be
there's
just as well selling it out. Found them.
988.
Looks like you might do just as well taking it out of the box.
Maybe, because then they don't know if it's a new one or not.
But anyway, so there's 901.
998?
9,
88. 988.
988. All right, I wrote it down. How many is sold? 12.
8. I think Billy's done.
8 has
I like the
sold?
Jaws.
Are you
Yeah.
serious? Oh my gosh.
Well, I
8.
don't know. Look, there's a bunch more that have sold. So let's go back. Let's go back and just do Big Mouth Billy Bass. I think Jimmy. Search. So Big Mouth Billy Bass, 1,100 items.
1100. Okay, how many have sold? So we're trying to get better numbers for you folks. We're trying to.
I want to pad my thing. 1,100 sold? No. Yes. 1,100 sold. Let's take sold out again. Make sure I didn't do that wrong.
You did it.
1,100 listed.
No. How many is listed?
1,100. You looking? 1,100. This is listed. It's got this Big Mouth Billy there, right? And then if I hit advanced, sold, search, 1,100 sold. 100% sell through rate.
Are you kidding me right now?
No, I'm not.
I got a feeling that's a Christmas item.
Yeah, buy a Christmas item.
And I don't think that sells like that through the rest of the year. Look at that one's even dressed up with a stocking hat. Yeah, go for it. I don't want that.
100% sell through rate for Billy Bass.
Yeah, I'm going more with the what was it? 9 sold and 988.
I don't know that because it was some weird verbiage in there.
It was.
They had
But
that Jemmy in there, and then I guess the ones that sell don't say Jemmy. I don't know. They all have Jemmy.
don't put Jimmy on it. For some reason, they don't like Jimmy.
I don't like Jimmy. Jimmy's an idiot. I had a friend named Jimmy.
But yeah,
Started hanging
so
out guy with Jimmy just so I could say I went to the gym. Go to his house like, where are you going? I'm going to the gym. All right. Didn't work out.
ladies and gentlemen, and everyone, here's the thing. I guess
100% sell-through rate.
if you get a big mouth Billy Bass for Christmas and you don't want it, list it on eBay. It's got 100%.
You just saw that.
Yeah, I think there's something screwed up with that. I'm gonna argue, but hey, to each their own.
You always want to say my stuff's shit, your stuff's good.
No, you've got the best. You've actually had the best stuff we've talked about. You've also had the worst.
I've had the worst and the best. I've also had 5 times as many, right? So that's probably part of it.
I'm still looking for some of them stupid little jukebox radios. You can't find them anywhere.
That's why they have a 250% sell-through rate, because they're hard to come across.
Have you even listed those yet?
I have not. I actually looked at them today.
Oh my gosh, you should have them listed.
Especially for Christmas. So that's what I was going through today, trying to find the stuff that put the car parts down. Quit listing that. List stuff that probably would be gifty. So I listed a bunch of mugs today. I have probably 50 mugs, sports mugs, different kinds of mugs. Your camera went out of focus.
It didn't. I don't know why either.
And it's not like it's slowed down. It's just out of focus. It doesn't like you saying it's not 100%.
It might be it. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. We'll see if it clears up. At least you can still see me. You look like you're looking through a privacy glass.
Yeah, I think you blew your stuff into it and fogged it up. I'm not going to kiss you. I don't care how close you get. Hey, everybody. Thanks again. Hey, what's up, honey? We're on the podcast.
She's bringing you the cat.
Yeah,
here.
She wants to put him on the podcast. He was on last one. Look at him. He's a big old guy.
He definitely is.
So CJ Benz Finds, that's the C, the better half. Say hi.
Say hi, Smokey.
He's a monster. Getting big. He's
gonna
double
be
his
a big
size.
cat.
I've been taking pictures of him like this, like Mustafa, and I'm going to publish them like these little kittens are bigger and bigger. So
You gonna put them all together?
yes, I'm going to make a little slideshow. Me and the cat. So he showed up. He was smaller than our small cat, and then now he's bigger than her, and now he's as big as the big cat we have.
He's definitely Christy's baby, though. I can tell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't want nothing to do with me.
Yeah, he is definitely Christy's baby.
He's my baby.
Where's
they just all have treats, so they're all like happy.
Yeah.
Where's the crazy dog? My camera's still out of focus.
Your camera's way out of focus.
It really
the dog
is.
Doesn't come back here.
She's not allowed back here.
You
can't trust her.
No, she's trouble. All right, you want to say anything to the people on the podcast?
Me?
Yeah, you're on the podcast.
Hi, that's it.
Okay.
Bye.
See you.
Come on, get out.
Shut the door, please. Left the door open. There you go.
No, she got it. Give her a chance. Hey, my camera's back. What happened?
I don't know. He just went unfocused to refocus. Okay, hey everybody, we had a special guest today.
That's your feedback person, isn't it? What you said?
Yes, that's her job. She does all my feedback. She keeps me out of trouble.
You need to teach her how to list.
I've tried. She doesn't want anything to do with it. That's your hobby.
Yeah, that's what I got told. And I was like, how about helping out? I was just thinking, though, Christmas, I cannot wait to go to the in-laws.
Yes.
Everything I give them the in-laws goes in the pile.
I know the feeling.
They don't like me anyway. They've not liked me. I've been around for 20-some years, and they didn't like me at all.
Yeah.
I always get junk I don't like, but you know what? Throw it on eBay. I'm not going to take the tag off. Watch it. If they're watching this, they'll start cutting the tags off.
Oh, you're going to resell it? Well, it's not going to be tagged. Hey, everybody. Thanks again for stopping by. It's been another great episode of Pick and Pass 26, episode 92, Pocket Change. We're relaunching the show. We moved it to its own channel. We're putting these out on Spotify like our normal cadence right now, but it'll get put into the regular listing. So we're doing one a day, started on the 19th. One a day. We started at 34, so it'll probably be till January till this will be out on YouTube. If you're just watching this, you're
Wow.
like, "Wow, this is crazy." It took. I went to a meetup. I met some people, hung out with them, and I got some really good guests coming.
Sweet.
Really good guests.
We
But the
got
problem
7 more
is I don't want
episodes.
to do those and just release them. They're all YouTube stars, and they have their own thing going. And I want them to be able to promote us and cross promote us. So we will probably wait until January and then probably have back to back interview shows. I like that format. I'm probably going to try to move to that. I got a few other people that are interested, so we'll probably not every 10th show. We'll probably start having it more often when we get there. And if you're out there and watching this at this point, hit us up. We definitely would like to have people on, whether you have any social media or not. If you're just doing eBay and you want to talk about what you're doing, we'd love to hear it. We love insights from other people. We're just trying to learn this. I've been doing it 3 years. You've been doing it for a year. It's a fun side gig. I'm definitely getting a job because I'm making about $1,000 a week now. That's not enough to sustain my lifestyle, and I keep listing more and more, and I probably can get to more than that.
It's not enough to sustain his lifestyle.
No, it's not. I spend $8,000 a year on wine, and this barely pays for that.
And me, I still working on my eBay room over here, and I needed supplies a day, and I thought it was cool that I swiped my eBay my debit card from my eBay account. I swiped that to pay for the supplies today. I was like, that's pretty cool. I didn't have to pay for anything. That was all from stuff I've sold. So the my eBay, I'm not making it up to support myself either. Obviously, ladies and gentlemen, if you listen to our other podcast, but it does build up, and I let it build up, and I'm actually outfitting my eBay room by using
When you
money.
started this, your goal was to make your minimum payment on that credit card.
Right. I've not done that yet.
No.
I've done it like 2 or 3 times, but my wife is always, I don't like doing that because then you fuss if you come across something that you want to buy and you can't buy it. And I'm like, yeah, I did that once. As I was like, you didn't tell me you were going to use it, and I tried to go buy something, and now I got to use a credit card to pay for it because it was an auction. But so she's been leaving it alone, so I've just been using it to buy the supplies for the eBay room. So
Well, and I've slowed my buying down. Like I would spend every dollar I made. I've spent every dollar I have made up until I lost my job. So now I'm letting the money go to the account. And then I was out last week and I'm like, oh, let me go get some cash. Man, I had a lot of money in there. I'm like, this is awesome.
it really is a cool side gig. It would be even better if you could do it full time as your livelihood. And we've had guests on I think all the guests we've had on.
They're all full time. You can
Yeah.
do it full time.
Mike, of course, and hi,
Mm-hmm.
Mike. Glad he does it full time. Alex does it full time. Now,
Biscuit butt.
now, and Biscuit Butt. Now, it's interesting that out of those 3 that we've had on as guests, Mike is an everything seller, just like you.
Mm-hmm.
Biscuit Butt is an everything seller, just like you. But Alex is a niche seller with books. So
Yeah.
that's interesting and how all that works out. I do think that the big guys, the guys who
Yeah, I think
generally,
books you can actually. Yeah. Sorry.
I was going to say, I think most of the ones that are full time are an everything seller, a little bit of everything.
I think you have to be, but other than I listen to a podcast that's two guys just do book. I listen to 3 podcasts that just book sellers. So you can make a living selling books because
If you
what
know what
happens if
you're
you learn it? You have to learn it. You have to understand everything about the books.
learning.
Because if you go to any estate sale, you will find lots and lots of books. I don't know what the good book were and the bad books
And
are.
then most of them are
But
junk. That's the thing.
yeah,
You have to know.
right.
I've got some. I'd like to actually and this is a request. So if you're listening, Alex, I would like to actually have you come on a picker pass because I've got some old books that I got from my family. I'm probably not, I don't think I'll ever sell them, but I would know what you think of them and think what they're worth, anything like that. Alex, if you're watching this, we'd love to have you back on to look at some books and like to get you on a pick or pass just so we can say, hey, what do you think of this book here? And get actually an expert's opinion on it rather than just looking on eBay going, this book is whatever.
And I do think if you're going to sell books, you need to sell on Amazon.
And by the way, I know that Mike, you are big into electronics, so I'd like to know what you think about this karaoke amplifier and what's your advice for packing it up and shipping it out. So, this is some questions I'm throwing out there because I know you guys watch all the time. Thank you for watching, by the way.
Yeah, so they'll see this in January.
You gotta get it moving, man. Come on now.
I can only put out one a day. Yeah. So I started that new channel, and I tried to verify with my ID, and it didn't verify it, and I didn't pay attention. I said, oh, and I redid it again. So now I'm locked out till December 18th to try to verify again.
By the way,
bananas.
Bananas. Phil, Doubt if you ever watch these, bananas. That's all I got to say. Bananas. Whiskey and Diet Mountain Dew.
I still need to bring that blue Volt or whatever I got. I still haven't drank it. It scares me.
But anyway, what we'll do, we should start a drinking channel. No, I'm kidding. I don't drink. I don't drink enough to know.
I moved this off of my other channel, so I'm going to start doing some shipping and stuff on my channel, do some videos. So today I dropped, and the people on YouTube won't see this till January, so it'll be 3 months old. But if you're listening on Spotify, you go to YouTube, CJ Benz Finds, my first sipping and shipping. I got my little cooler. I pulled out. I did a blueberry wheat beer. It was delicious. Tastes like a beer with sweet tarts in it. It was fantastic. Yeah.
See, that's the thing is I kid my son and everybody I know. I'm a real man. When I drink a beer, I drink an actual beer. If it ain't dark, it's not a beer to me. I'm not drinking that horse piss. Of course, I used to drink Mike's Hard Lemonade. So I tell you, speaking of, before we cut off, what I actually miss is Zimas with Jolly Ranchers. Now, you talk about a girl's drink. That's what that was. But you know what? That was absolutely.
It was the first of its kind.
It was absolutely delicious. Now, you drink Zima straight. It was horrible.
Bluff, bluff.
But you pop a hard Jolly Rancher, that thing, let it sit for an hour. Oh my gosh, it was out of this world delicious. But they don't make Zima anymore.
They brought Zimas back like 10 years ago. They brought them back, and I went out and bought it, and they were horrible. Oh, this is the worst thing I ever drank.
Without the Jolly Rancher hard candy in it, they tasted like turpentine.
They were horrible.
Yeah. It's just a bad, like gin carbonated. That's what it was. It's like carbonated gin.
It was as good as clear Coke. It was.
Or Crystal Pepsi, either one.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I mean, it was Crystal Pepsi. It wasn't clear Coke, was it?
There was a
clear Coke my buddy had.
It was a clear Coke.
That was some good stuff. Turned out it was methamphetamines. We were running around pulling our teeth out. It was nuts.
Anyway, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone for watching here with us and bearing with us. Hopefully, by the time this has been edited, it will be a great show. Sometimes we need to cut a little loose, but join us again. We're going to be recording soon again our normal podcast as that comes out. And
I'm just excited. My wife showed up in here and showed off her pussy. That was cool.
Family show. We gotta end.
Movies are delicious.
Later, ladies and gentlemen, everyone, for this kid's
have a wonderful week.